Here we have a new 2023 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. And this one's gonna come in the custom trim level in the beautiful dark ash metallic. And our interior consists of jet black cloth. And then the powertrain is gonna be a 2.7 liter high output turbocharged 4-cylinder, mated with an 8-speed automatic transmission. And this is still kind of the affordable truck that Chevy provides in terms of full size. So as we get to the front end here, we just have our halogen headlamps. And we have the black grille there. No gloss or anything, just kind of have that matte look to it. But I mean, a lot of people switch out the lights for LEDs. Pretty inexpensive to do. But we do have those 20-inch gloss black aluminum wheels. So going to the door panel here, we have power door lock controls, power window controls. We have an auto one-touch up and down. And then we have our power mirror controls there. We can lock the other passengers from using the windows. Love the storage here, map pocket, and then two pretty good sized cup holders there. We have 4-wheel drive controls, drive mode controls, headlamp controls, an electronic parking brake. And then front driver's seat has power with power lumbar support. Let's go to this window sticker before we check out the leg room. Those are all the options that come on this one. We have the rear differential lock, a few other options and credits there. And there we have all of our standard features for the Custom. Let's hop back here. So of course, with this being a full-size Silverado, you can expect plenty of leg room. Being 6'3" and having pretty long legs, still several inches between my kneecaps and the back of the seat. And then I can still pretty much fit my size 15 shoes underneath the seat. And the seat in front of me is adjusted for someone of my size as well. And there we have rear AC vents, which I like they put those in there because it does tend to get hot back here, and it's nice to just have this to go either side for your outboard passengers. And there we have our middle seat that folds down, cup holders there, and a little storage pocket in the middle. And then we can still hang our clothes in the back on either side too. Let's check out the back, including that cargo space. We'll put our fuel there. And there's a quick look at the back end. Like I said, the dark ash metallic, just really love that color. Then the single pipe exhaust on this one comes out right there. And then for the front passenger side here, there's our seat. And we can adjust the seat back here. And then we can actually scoot the seat bottom, but we can't adjust the seat bottom up and down. And for people who like to haul, I've had a few comments from prior videos. People don't like the 4-cylinder, but for someone like myself who just does a lot of light hauling and mostly commuting, this will be perfect. And obviously, if you're wanting to tow something bigger or want better towing capacity, go with your V8, but this does the job for a lot of people. That's why these sell pretty well. But there's that 2.7 liter turbo 4. I can never get this to shut because I don't want to slam it, but let's hop in the driver's seat here. So vinyl wrap steering wheel here. Nothing crazy going on, but I like the usability of it. And then going over to the radio here. Of course, this doesn't have the newer interior, but we do have AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth, and then wired Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto. There's our backup camera there with guidelines that change as we turn the steering wheel. Down here we have our AC controls, and then lane departure, standard, auto stop. You can of course hit that one touch tailgate unlock, and then hazards, traction control. And then a USB-C input here, USB-A input here, 12 volt. And then we have a 3-prong 120 volt there. Of course, for the center seat here, we have one that doubles as center console cubby space. So 2 cup holders here, storage here, storage here, storage here, and then big storage there. And we can just fold the seat up for that third person in the middle, and then we just hit this strap here to fold it back down. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. 2 glove compartments here. We have our standard regular size one here with owner's manuals and such. And then we have a smaller one up here for whatever. Now back to the steering wheel, we have our standard cruise controls here, forward collision gap adjust there. And then we also can use the little knob here. Might be easier to see it this way, yeah. To go through our small screen in the middle here on our gauge cluster. So quite a bit to see there. And then we have our automatic high beams. We can toggle those here. Windshield wiper controls. And then for the shifter, we just pull down when we're on the brake, reverse, neutral, drive, and then low mode, and we can shift using plus and minus toggle there. Here's our push button start. And finally, here's our key fob with remote start. But next, let's go ahead and take the Silverado 1500 with a 2.7 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder out on the road for a quick test drive. So far, the acceleration I really enjoy. Obviously, it's not a V8, but I just like turbos, and I've said that in many of my other reviews. I'll give it a little throttle here. I just love how it pulls, being in such a big truck. When the turbo kicks in, it just it feels aftermarket almost. It's pretty neat. With really good passing power, even in such a heavy truck, having the high output 4-cylinder really does help with the turbo. I mean, it pulls pretty quickly. I'd love to compare these with the V8 powered trucks just to see the actual MPG difference, because the EPA doesn't make it seem like there's that big of a difference, but I feel like, especially if you're light-footed, you'd see more of a difference driving the 4-cylinder as opposed to the 5.3 or 6.2. And then we do get auto stop with this engine as well. But I've said in other reviews as well, this 4-cylinder sounds like a Duramax. Especially the blow-off valve there. And one thing I am noticing is it's much quieter in the cabin having this smaller engine. I'm revving around 1500 RPMs, and just having the V8 in there, which I like the low rumble, but it just makes it a bit louder. And for most people, that's a fine trade-off because it's not that much louder, but still something I noticed. And then the other big thing with this truck is just having the standard safety technology is a huge benefit over a lot of trucks. I'm sure not the Tundra, because Toyota kind of keeps up with their safety technology. But I feel like maybe on Nissan, the Honda Ridgeline maybe, the F-150 probably, having the safety sense, or not the safety sense, but the safety assist package, lane departure and all of that standard, is probably something that might flip a few customers. But with all that being said, this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2023 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Custom.